During Robert Wernsman's 20 years on campus, he has been more than just a journalism professor in the College of Media and Communication. He's been an inspiration to those he has taught, and his class, a rite of passage for area journalists and Texas Tech alums. We sat down with Mr. Wernsman as well as his former students to talk about his lasting legacy.
I'm just going to tell you, summing up Mr. Wernsman in one word, I'm sure that everybody else has done it, but it is really hard.
If I have to go with one word, passionate. Because he's truly passionate about his career in journalism and teaching so many others how to succeed and how to do it right.
At first scary, but once you get to know him, because he's really intimidating, but what he's asking you to do is just be a reporter.
I would have to say influential.
But they're not going to ask you what is a past participle.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Do you know what a past participle is? You know what a future participle is? Neither do I. I don't.
5 years after they graduate, they say, well, let me tell you about this one class I had. I want them to be talking about my class.
I used what I learned in that class every single day because the most important thing he taught us was about how to tell the truth and how to be a good, responsible journalist.
If you work hard for him, you'll be fine. And I think that's the best advice that I can give to anybody taking his class, that might have heard, oh, well, he's really tough. Because I can tell you that that was the hardest A that I earned in my entire college career, but it was so well worth it.
I think they get a greater sense of how important it is to do it right and to be ready to put their work right there and let everybody judge it. Back in 1998, I had a pain in my back. I had a tumor, as it turns out, on my left kidney. And, just from my experience, after 15 years of this, having a tumor in your kidney, not a bad way to go. But a tumor in the kidney is feeding blood into your lung that's contaminated, and it plants cancer seeds. I want to be a survivor. Hey. If you want advice, get near me. You don't even have to ask. I'm going to give you advice. After 20 years here, I really do count myself as one of the luckiest people here. I don't have a PhD. I don't have to do research. I don't have to sit through committee meetings. I've got to bust my butt and grade papers and go to class and keep them online. But I get to do that. And there are a lot of people in this world who are unhappy because they do what they have to do or they can do, but they're not doing what they want to do. I've gotten to do what I want to do, and they've paid me for it. So, I'm good with that.
When we return, Chancellor Ken Hand sits down with David Arrington. He's the owner of David H. Arrington Oil and Gas.